according to state statute, the chairman presides, which is what I intend to do regardless.
I don't
Because
think you understand the function of the chair. You
I'm
should
pretty sure I
never
do.
deny my right to be able to ask a clarifying question on an issue to council. And so you continually tell us the rules that we must abide by. Your just function is simply just to run the meeting. And it isn't an authoritarian type of function.
Well, actually it is.
No, it is not. It is actually supposed to be you're keeping it organized. The fact that I said I would like to clarify something with Bill should never be denied. And your abuse of the role of a chair is disgusting for me as a board member, but also the public as you sit here talking about decorum. You never should deny legal the opportunity to answer a question from a board member. It should never happen. You are treating it as you are the tyrant that people call you.
Our next agendized item is an executive session for human resources of records exempt under Idaho Code 74-2061D, and I would entertain a motion to go into executive session under that particular item.
Okay, I make a motion to go into executive session under Idaho Code 74-2061D, records exempt.
I second the motion.
There is a motion and a second to go into executive session under Idaho Code 74-2061D, records exempt. Is there any discussion amongst the board?
I invited all elected officials to participate with the remainder executive sessions for transparency of what's going on in this organization.
They said come get it.
No, we can't.
Well, it is
We
not
can't
your,
make them show up.
there is, in regards to the BOCC and the clerk, that's wonderful, Commissioner. We have a motion and a second on the floor to go into executive session under regarding the BOCC and clerk. Is there any further discussion on that?
I'm amending the motion to include allowing all elected officials present to sit in the meeting.
Is there a second? You will second that?
Unless this is something different than this one right here.
So nobody notices that now you're trying to pull back a vote. He seconded it. Now your job is to call for the vote, not to tell him not to second.
Was there
the
a
motion.
second to her?
Excuse me, I'll speak to what the hell my motion is, and my second is, I asked for clarification. If you have a problem with that, you don't need to attend, you can go sit in the hallway, I don't care.
Mr. Bradshaw.
Don't tell me what I think.
So there was an amendment to the main motion, which was to allow, I believe,
The other elected.
the other electeds, but I'm not even certain what this item is, and it's unnecessary.
either. We
It
need
is
to find out.
it is unnecessary for there to be a second for that. It is the discretion of the board to determine who attends this. So, were you seconding? Were you seconding Commissioner Williams' amendment?
No,
He did
I won't.
second it.
Not until I find out from Rosedale what it's about.
There is not a second on the
And
amendment.
if we need them, we'll invite them in.
The attempted amendment to the main motion fails, and we are now voting on the main motion, which is to go into executive session under Idaho Code 74-2061D, records exempt. Is there any further discussion?
No.
Hearing none, roll call vote.
Commissioner Williams?
Yes.
Commissioner Owens?
Yes,
Commissioner Bradshaw?
Yes.
the motion carries.